Hey, whatever. Yeah. Hey, what up, everyone? I'm Cynical, and this is Gems of War. And today, this day is getting away from me. Holy cow. But I owe y'all a live stream. So, I'm getting on here. I don't need a thumbnail. I'm just going to leave that up. That looks cool anyway. Just going to do whatever today. I don't know. Play the game. I did a little contest where whoever got the most views got a live stream today, because it's bounty, so there's not much going on, but we can do whatever. Whatever you guys want. Whatever you guys say in the chat is what I'll do. Otherwise, I'll just play the game normally or something. I don't know. So, setting up the stream real quick. I don't really got to do too much. I don't really have a thumbnail. Just putting that the game is Gems of War, stuff like that. Turn this on. Yeah. So this is supposed to be like the day where I do something different, I guess, but I just don't have any ideas right now, so I'm playing Gems of War. That's a good idea. That's a good idea. Maybe we can do spoilers real quick. Let's go to the Epic Trials real fast and run one of those while I do the spoilers. Light spoilers, diet spoilers. No, I don't want to connect to global chat. No. It's a waste of time. Waste my time. February event calendar. Oh, what do we got next week, everybody? It's the last week of February next week. Jump out my window. Groshnock. We got Groshnock next week. Pretty poopy kingdom. Groshnock Underspire. Groshnock Epic Trials. Groshnock Weapons in the Soul Forge. Groshnock Glory Shop Troop. It's a Groshnock week. That means we have Dripping Caverns on Tuesday for our faction event. Wednesday we have the... what is that guy's name? It's a pet from Groshnock. It's a little like ogre troll looking... mini ogre troll looking pink diaper guy. Thursday there's no class event. Actually there is, but they just didn't put it on here. They really screwed up their calendar this time. So Groshnock's class is Barbarian, right? So it should be Barbarian there. Guild Wars, cool. We have Guild Wars for the Chatathon. Next Saturday, a week from today, is the Chatathon. And it's going to be Guild Wars. Journey is the guild event for the entire week. Wow, we got Journey and Guild Wars next week. That's going to be a tough one. Journey's the hardest guild event in the game. It's a Groshnock week. We'll probably make it even harder. And then we got Guild Wars. So, but I think, isn't Guild Wars pretty easy? It's like blue attack restriction. You could use the same team you used last Guild Wars. I used triple Takshaka with Wand of Stars or Essence of Evil or something. You could do that again because Takshaka's blue. You could just do that again. It's kind of like the bounty, you know? The bounty, you use the same team, you just switch out the bounty captains. Well, the Guild Wars was divine last time. This time it's blue. Takshaka's divine, Takshaka's blue. You could use the same team you used last time unless you used a crazy divine team, I guess, and didn't use Takshaka. Or maybe you don't have Takshaka, I don't know. But that's what I'm probably going to do. I'm probably just going to go with... it did good last time, you know. I didn't get Paragon, but I got second place, and I went undefeated, I think, right? So, why not do it again? I might try to think of something else, but... then the update, I don't think, is this month. It said on the calendar, Astral Spire is expected to be released in mid-late February, but previously they said March. And they did screw up a lot of stuff on this calendar, so... like the one week where it had, like, the wrong... like last week, remember when it had Blackhawk, but the Warrens, and then Bard as the class, and all the wrong stuff? Well, they might have accidentally said February for the update when they meant March. Because if it was going to be any time, it would have been, like, this week, I feel. Why would they do it next week during Guild Wars? Next week is the last week of February. There's no way they're doing the update next week. At least I don't think so, unless they want a lot of problems. So I'm guessing it's actually mid-late March, not mid-late February. But yeah, I think I'm ready to stream. Let me get the stream up, though. Whoa, shut up. Shut up, computer. The AI was able to win that epic trial. Get her done. You just had to do it once. Get her done forever. Never have to do it again unless you want to for fun, I guess. Get more copies of the Starry Trog Pole. You got it fully ascended from beating the epic trials and buying the copies after every fight. And you're just going to do it. You just get more copies of Trog, you know? Guess it's pet food, maybe. How come the thumbnail doesn't look the same as it looked to me? It's just like the game. That's boring. Thought it was my channel banner, but it might be after the fact. Alright, I got a hard out today. I gotta get out of here by like noon. So, what do you guys want to do? Whatever you all say. Let's say a game mode in the chat, and I'll start playing it. And then if anybody says another game mode in the chat, I'll immediately stop and go play that one. We'll do it like that. So just keep saying game modes in the chat, and I'll play them. Otherwise, I'm just going to play the game normally today. If nobody wants to see something specific. Looking at my mail. Grab the mail. XP boosters. Alright, let's see who's here. We got Yoke, we got Hitman Jack. You just started last week. What do you grind for levels to get to level 28? Just play the game normally, Hitman Jack. Just do your quests, open up the game. I always recommend goblins early as your team. Any kind of goblins you can get. Grab that like green weapon that they... It doesn't have to be the green weapon early game, but I have a new account playthrough, Hitman. I just did one. I just finished one where I restart the game and I play it from scratch. Go check out that playlist, and it'll show you exactly what to do from like level 1 to level 900 something. It'll tell you exactly what to do. First thing you're going to want to do, though, is get used to the game and how the gems move and all that stuff, and how you're filling your spells up by matching gems of the same color. And then once you're comfortable with how that works, turn the game up to 4 times speed. Because everybody's on 4 times speed. If you leave it on the regular, like super slow motion, you're pretty much in slow motion. Everybody's on 4 times speed. So as soon as possible, turn your game up to 4 times speed. Make sure you're picking your mastery in the right order to get the mastery weapon. So after you level, it's going to offer you like 2 different colors. Make sure you're picking the right colors. First, you want to pick brown if you see brown. If you don't see brown, pick red. If you don't see red, pick purple. And you kind of go from there. Yellow after that. The worst colors to pick are green and blue, because those don't have really good weapons. Brown, you're looking for Mountain Crusher, you're looking for Black Manacles, you're looking for Mang. Red, you're looking for Mang, you're looking for Golden Cog. Purple, you're looking for Black Manacles, there's other cool purple weapons, and then yellow's going to help you get Golden Cog. So make sure you're picking your mastery in the right order. Then get into a guild as soon as you can. I don't think you can immediately. You're going to have to level to a certain level first. Maybe it's level 28, I don't know. But yeah, I would recommend going and checking out my new account playthrough, because I'm literally in the game as a new player, playing the game, and you can just do what I'm doing. Right now, I'm on my main account. I'm trying to remember what I did, but if you go watch that, it'll be me sitting there at level 1, like, doing what you should be doing. Trey with a 3 and a 150, thank you so much. You have no sound. Uh-oh. It's weird. Let me test it. Sounds fine to me, man. I don't know why you got no sound, but I got it. Like, super early, I didn't say anything. Alright, no problem, Trey. Yeah. I mean, I hate to, like, direct you to something else while I'm streaming. Like, you could stay here and ask questions, but it's the best place you could be. Alright, you hear me? I did start with, like, nothing. I did, like, wait a minute. That's how it always goes, though. There's always, like, a minute of silence at the beginning. Alright. So, somebody call something out in the chat, and I'll go play it. If not, I'm just gonna play the game normally, like a accountability type of thing. Which if I was doing that, I'd look at my offers. I'd probably buy this. I'm buying every deed offer right now because I have a decent amount of gems. I'm gonna look at my XP booster. It says do a dungeon, so I'm gonna do a dungeon. Pick the same rooms every time, so I'm gonna do that. Anybody want to see anything? It doesn't matter what it is either. Like anything in the game is fine. Whatever you want to see. I won't complain. I'll just do it. And then we'll do that until somebody says something else. Got about an hour today. I gotta make it somewhere before they close, and they close at like 12:30, so I gotta get out of here. I gotta get off here at like noon. Man, this day is going super fast for me. It's crazy. Just like talking to Mrs. Cindy. I'm like texting her on the phone. It just ate up my whole morning. Stupid. Chrysanta racks a dungeon. Unless you get some traps, then you do a Queen Beatrix team. Do your dungeon every day to get some diamonds. Get those jewels and try for those perfects. Ooh, I got a perfect today. Let's go. I love that. PvP? Alright, I got you after this fight. Let's get this perfect dungeon. PvP is interesting because you have to make different teams like every time almost. So it shows like I'm pretty good at making teams. Like especially in PvP, it's like, is it a really hard fight or are you just trying to get it done? And there's two different teams you would do for that. If it's like a really hard fight, you're going to make one type of team. If it's just like, hey, this is going to be easy, I'm going to win, then you make kind of a different team. So, and there's different restrictions every time. It is a smart thing to pick to see on here, I feel. I need to do it anyway, you know? Let's get this perfect, because this will be cool. Getting a perfect. Perfect! 120 Dragonites. Remember, if you keep going down in the dungeon, you get more Dragonite when you get a perfect. And you get more diamonds, more jewels, further down you go. But, if you're a beginner, you don't want to go down immediately. You want to just make a habit of doing the dungeon every day first. And then I always say, once you get Queen Beatrix and Queen Beatrix fully traded, that's when you can start going down. But until then, just stay on the easiest you can. Perfect run! A perfect brown streak in my underpants. Let's go. Alright, you still reveal these, because there might be jewels there. Oops, whoops. There you go, see? Got 20 more gurnets. Gare, neats. Alright, PvP, come on. Alright, first thing I would do here is look for my Citadel War fights. So it's the little swords crossed behind the restriction. We got unrestricted. Go here. Citadel War. I picked the easiest fight, because why would you make it harder on yourself? And here's the blue Guild Wars team. Let's go. Tak Shaka Wanda Stars. Tak Shaka, Tak Shaka. It's not like the best or my favorite. I mean, I like it. It's up there. Definitely good enough for this. Especially, I think I'm in the Ruby League, and if I was in the Diamond, it'd still be pretty good. I don't know. I think triple Tak Shaka is always a good choice. Yeah, if anybody calls anything else out, I'll go do it. We're in the middle of a fight. Of course, I'll finish the fight I'm in. But you guys can drive the boat today, drive the train, drive the, whatever you want to call it, the car, the Batmobile, Flintstones vehicle. Run your little feet wherever you want to run them. I think they'd wear shoes if they were going to be running their car around. They're like barefoot. They at least put some shoes on. It's like running your your wheels with no tires. Jam Ricks has been a member for 43 months. Thanks for the continued support. Showing off. You show off. Freaking show off. Just playing. That's good. 43 months, dude. How long is that? It's almost 4 years. You got 5 months till you got 4 years. I got 3 more fights. You do this because you're in your alliance, you want to get your wins, it helps you get other stuff like gold marks tomorrow, it gives you swift talismans if you beat the Guardian. It's like the main thing you're supposed to be doing here every day, is your Citadel Wars fights. You can grind VP too, but you should do that after this, not like right away. I'm getting VP 2 here. It's just the most valuable fights you could be doing at the moment in PvP until you get them done. Then you want to go get your gold marks, and then you want to go get your monolith buff, and then you want to grind VP. It's the order of operation for PvP each day. Do you have Citadel Wars fights or not? Do you? If you do, do them. If you don't, look for your gold marks. Your gold mark fights. If you do have them, do them. Get them done. And then tomorrow you'll have gold mark fights in that same location. Especially if you're the winning alliance. If you're not the winning alliance, then you just get more stats. But I don't need more stats, so... I already got swift talismans there, I forgot to show it, but you know the deal. It's been in the game for a while. Talk shaka. A rainbow snake flying through the sky. I think Takshaka flies, or is it? It's probably like more like a Hydra swimming. It's got a bunch of heads, even though you can barely see it in their picture there. Not very good at making those, scaling down those pictures, are they? They put text right over their face. They only show barely one of the dragon heads. Well, there's only 2 anyway. It's like a snake. It's like a snaky dragon. I don't know, you think it swims, or it definitely doesn't fly, don't have wings. How's that thing move around? Just slithers, like they both slither at the same time? Looks kind of like it would be slow, but it's probably fast. It's a rainbow dragon snake. Alright, we did all those. Got our swift talismans, so we need to go check for our gold marks. Yep, Guild Wars and Journey. I'm asking the important questions, right? Alright, so we got some gold marks here, so we definitely want to get those fights done. And I probably already have teams here because I did this one yesterday. So it's almost like cooler to do PvP earlier in the week because I don't have any teams already made, but like this late in the week, I probably already have teams for a lot of it. We got Blood Frenzy. I did Essence of Evil with this one. Brown extra turn. Somebody did Potions. Potions can make the fight take longer because they're just blowing up all over the place. This will take green. This could be a hard fight. Sometimes you'll get surprised by somebody. But that's okay. Sit there, Takshaka. Alright, now who do we kill? Sit Celine. Alright, we're good. Turn him into a frog. Ha ha. Ha ha, you're a fat frog. Just chilling. Epic. Extra turn. What do we need here? We need yellow, red, blue. We got some brown, might as well. Just take some blue, get Takshaka, kill their frog. We're gonna eat their frog with their snake. But which snake head eats the frog, though? Do they share? Do they tear it apart? It's a fat frog. They could probably share. Alright, you do all 4. I mean, all 5 fights, and that'll give you gold marks. And you take the gold marks to the shop, you buy books. Take the books to your kingdom levels, and you level up your kingdoms. That'll give you more stats and more tribute chance and all. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. What am I doing? Luckily, this team's pretty dookie. This enemy team. Could go wild with those potions, though. Just don't see how they're going to kill me. All they got's ping long. Guess eventually, if they just keep doing this. If I lose to this team, that'd be funny. Alright. Kill their only damage dealer. We can spank them if you want. Let's spank them. We'll make fun of the teams that other people are using. It's more for educational purposes, though. It's not to be mean. Like, that person only had one enemy, one damage dealer. Now that it's dead, what are they gonna do? And they're dead. And even with all those turns, they didn't kill one of my troops. Belt to ass, yeah. Let's start spanking some people. Let's make fun of them. No, I'm just playing. It's educational. So where are we? We're in a divine restriction. This person did Archon Statue, Phoenix, Dominion, and Immortal Aquaria. That looks like that's not a real team to me. They don't even have their hero on it. I guess at least they used Immortal Aquaria. We are in where? It says Bay of Stars. We're there. So that's a good one good thing they did. They used Immortal Aquaria and Bay of Stars. They used Phoenix with Immortal Aquaria. So I like this and this. But this, why? That's not, what is that for? Why are you using this? You think it looks cool? What's the point of this guy? You already got enough damage, and it's all true damage. So these two would be fine. Take this off your team. Put a mana generator. Put your hero there. Put your hero there with I don't know. Any mana generating weapon. And then you got Archon Statue in first slot. I guess you could say that's your tank, but there's probably way better divine tanks than Archon Statue, which is just a rare. So I would prefer to see like hero in first slot with mana generation. Probably Immortal Aquaria next. And then maybe then Phoenix. And then I don't know, Divinish Ball, some sort of mana generation on the bottom. You might have to move it up a little, but remember mana generating sandwich. First slot mana generator, middle 2 slots damage dealers, last slot Empower Converter would be cool. Divinish Bala maybe. Maybe there's something else. I don't know. I don't feel like looking at like the whole restriction, but Takshaka maybe. That's a true damage. At least it puts up that wild card on the board. I don't know. But Dominion, there's no reason for this. Archon Statue, pretty much no reason for that. The Phoenix and the Aquaria, that's a good idea. If you just put your hero on here with another mana generator, you could turn this into a good team, but it's pretty terrible the way it sits. There's no mana generation at all. Your hero's not on it. And then use Priest class. The only time I'd ever use Priest class is if I had Divinish Bala on my team. Or I was leveling Priest and I just didn't care. The banner, at least they did a double, a +2. A +2, +1, minus. So I'll give them credit for that too. So they get like half credit. It's like they could do way better, but they did a couple of things right and they did a couple of things wrong. We're going to murder this team easily because they have no mana generation. So they're just going to sit there and pick their nose and wait to get mana and never get it. Up, I'm up already. Look. See, 0, 0, 0. Only their Phoenix has 15 mana. So I'll just target their Phoenix. Now it's dead. And now they're all the way dead. Make sure you have an idea for your team. They kind of did, but then they didn't, like, help that idea at all. They just plopped on a couple of random knights or something. I meant to look at all the teams. Sorry. We'll do that this time. Alright, this person, Summer's Fury, Priest of Nilbog, Grand Inquisitor, and Bishop. Okay. You only have one goblin on your team, so... I don't like this thing no matter what. I would never use it even on an all-goblin team. But if I was going to use it, you might as well have more goblins to barrier. Gain an extra turns. They don't even have all traits. Why are you using a level 15 Priest of Nilbog with no traits? Only one trait. That's weird. And they definitely made this team because they're heroes on it. Grand Inquisitor is the only one that could benefit from the Create 6 red, other than the Summer's Fury, I guess. It's the only other red troop on the team. But it's being blocked. They're mana blocking the Grand Inquisitor and the Bishop. So these two are never getting mana. So basically this team is just a Summer's Fury. And they didn't even use a red banner. They're not using any hero. This one's horrible. This is like one of the worst teams I've ever seen. That somebody actually made. Like, they definitely made this because they used their hero. They have no hero. They have no hero. I don't even know how you do that. They used a purple-blue banner. They're using a blue banner when they don't even have blue on their team. They're not using a +2, +1, -1 banner, which you should every single time. Priest of Nilbog's for nut. This is just random, super random. I don't know if, like, the game made this team and somehow put their hero on it, because normally there's no hero if the game made the team. So yeah, this team is terrible. Bishop? Like, who uses Bishop? Nobody uses Priest of Nilbog, nobody uses Bishop, and then they're both the same color. So you're using two horrible troops and they're both the same color. So Bishop's never getting mana, and he sucks anyway, so who cares? Grand Inquisitor is your only other damage dealer, and it's super mana blocked by Summer's Fury and Priest of Nilbog. The only thing you're going to be doing is maybe shooting one Summer's Fury and getting some of your mana back. Maybe, if you're lucky, you'll shoot 2 Summer's Furies, which is 26 damage. I have 119 HP, so you'd have to hit me like 6-7 times, and then I still have armor. Or, you know, you'd have to hit me 7 times to get rid of my armor, and then hit me 7 more times to get rid of my HP. So this team's never winning. They're not using a hero. They're not using a class. They're using a blue banner with no blue troops. They're mana blocking all over the place, and they're using crappy troops. So this is horrible. This person, crappy banner. They got an empowered converter in second slot instead of last slot. Almost 90-something% of the time, you're going to want empowered converters in last slot. But they don't even have it traded, so why is it on their team? I don't know. You should fully trait empowered converters so they can be up immediately and then convert red to yellow. Labara is horrible. What if it just adds life to all allies? War Cleric, never use it. I think it sucks. And they got a splash damage weapon. I don't know what they're trying for here. I guess, like, if they get their Veneratus eventually, they could cast it and make a bunch of yellow for their bottom 2. But their War Cleric is blocked, mana blocked. Why are you using that? Why is it all the way at the bottom? Why are you mana blocking it so bad? This uses blue, it's going to take all the blue. This uses yellow, it's going to take all the yellow. This uses blue and yellow, and it's on the bottom of the team, so she might as well not even be on the team. Because she's never going to get mana. You're mana blocking her. So the team is kind of just these 3. This doesn't even matter. Somehow they're not using a hero class again. And I guess the AI, the game must be making these teams, because I doubt a real person made this team. Like, I would take this right here is okay. They just need something else down here, like Divine Ishbala. They should fully trait this and level it, because it's a really good troop. Labara's not good, but... So I'd put Divine Ishbala down here. I would change the banner to something better, like minus red. You're already converting away red anyway. Might as well minus it. Plus brown, plus green, maybe. Brown, green, minus red, if there's a such thing. If there's not, brown, blue, minus red. If there's not, brown, yellow, minus red, whatever. You're not using red, so why not minus it? And for class, I'd probably do Titan or something. But yeah, another horrible AI-made team, I guess. Because that's... I can't believe a human being made that team. What we got here? Prismatic Orb, that means they used Wand of Stars. Immortal Leo. Bay of Stars, okay. Takshaka, true damage. But it's getting blocked by the Wand and the Immortal Leo. But sometimes that don't matter. If you got Wand in first slot, you're just casting it a bunch of times until mana leaks down into the rest of your team. I don't really love it, but that is a strat you could do. Oniros on the bottom, why? Well, this thing's never getting up. So it might as well not be on the team. Takshaka uses the same exact colors as it. If you have Takshaka up, you're probably casting it, right? You're not just going to let it sit there. And when you cast it, it's going to need 26 mana again. So Oniros might as well not be on the team. It's never getting up. Why not put Divine Ishbala down here again, like I've been saying for every other team? Just a 50% start the Takshaka, 50% start, I don't know what else, but at least you 50% start your Takshaka then, and it's doing something. But this would be an okay team if they had put Divine Ishbala in last slot instead of Oniros, who's doing nothing. Even its traits are doing really nothing. Maybe 6 damage every once in a while. And then you know that when you use Wand of Stars on offense, you get Prismatic Orb on defense, but they probably don't care about defense. Then their banner's double red, yellow, minus brown. That's good. I like their banner. Their class, why they do Corsair? Maybe they're just leveling it. Got to give them the benefit of the doubt. So not a perfect team, but the best one we've seen. At least they're going... It's true damage, mana generation. So I would just, to fix this team, I would take Oniros off. I'd put on Divine Ishbala. And that's it, really. I don't love the Wand in first slot, because I don't know if Takshaka's ever going to get up. I might move Takshaka up and Leo down, because Takshaka's got a better chance of getting an extra turn and probably does more true damage anyway, so why not get it up faster? Instead of blocking it on yellow with both of these, you can move it up and... So, you know, little tweak. It's not horrible. I'd change the class, I'd move Takshaka up one, and I would change this to Divine Ishbala on the bottom. But let's give a spanking to this team because it's horrible and it deserves a spanking. Tyrion with the 2. If anybody don't want to see PvP, just mention something else in the chat and I'll switch to it. But I'm kind of having fun doing this. So Trey with the 150, Trey with the 3, Sana with the gifted, went to Quintanalin. And Tyrion with the 2, heart. You get to see my face on yours. Tss. Sean's here. Alright, let's spank this weird team. If I ever lose to a weird team that I'm spanking, that'd be funny. So I pick like the worst one and then I fight it. Imagine it beats me. Just to give it a spanking. Turned another one into a frog. Come on. Isn't that like a 10% chance it's happened twice already? Alright, let's check out these teams. We got Big Boy. He's a big boy. Mountain Crusher, Divinia, Immortal Aquaria, and Infernus. No class, no banner pretty much. It's almost a team though. It's almost a team. I like this part. You got brown, you got red, yellow, you got blue and green, you got Immortal Aquaria and Bay of Stars. The only thing I would change, first of all, I'd put a freaking class on it, and I would change the banner. But I would change this last slot to something else. This is physical damage. You want either true damage or another mana generator here. But you already got 2 mana generators, so you could... I would find something using, like, purple that's not Infernus. If you have a purple true damager, it'd be better than Infernus here. Because if you use Aquaria, you're just doing true damage. And then if you come behind it and use Infernus, it's just going to hit their armor. It's like you never casted your Aquaria. So you might as well put a true damager down here, not Infernus. Or you could go all in on an Aquaria and put some other, you know, Power Converter like Veneratus down here maybe. I might take the Divinia off, put on a true damager, and then put Veneratus or Divinish Bala down here, maybe. I don't know. Big Boy. Big Boy almost did it. You just need a class, you need a better banner, and you need a different troop other than Infernus that does true damage or mana generation, not physical damage. Or you could change this to physical damage, I guess, if you want, but... it's not great. What do we got here? Elementalist, that's good. The banner sucks, though. Takshaka, Selene, a weapon... Fist of Heaven. Okay. Mortani. You see how they're doing all true damage? That's nice. That's nice. They are mana blocking the crap out of their Mortani. Like, it might as well not even be there. Yeah, I would change Mortani to something else. Like, Divinish Bala or... Veneratus, once again. It's going to be all the same stuff because we've got the same restriction every time, Divine, so it's the same troops. So think more of like Veneratus or Divinish Bala on the bottom. The weapon, I'd probably... I guess you don't have to move it up because it's using green and red and Selene's using blue, purple, and brown. So it doesn't really matter which order these two are in. Do you see how Mortani's getting mana blocked? This uses red. Mortani's red. This uses purple. Mortani uses purple. This uses brown. Mortani uses brown. So there's never getting up. She's on the team for nothing. So put something else there. But otherwise, it's decent. I like how they did all true damage. I like how they have the weapons fine. They could do a better banner, though. I don't like the +1/+1 banner. It's like chicken shit. Always do a +2/+1 -1, in my opinion. But Elementalist is fine. That's always a good option when you're doing PvP. It's probably the best team we got so far out of these 3. Got Ruby Weapon, Takshaka, Commander, Dawnheart, and Immortal Leo. They started good, and then they fell off quickly. Like, this is a good start. But why Commander Dawnheart? He's doing physical damage. These two are doing true damage. Immortal Leo, that's fine, I guess. So it's really this is the odd one out. The banner's chicken shit. Elementalist is fine. Yeah, I mean, I like it other than this. They need another mana generator here. Veneratus. Just put Veneratus. Move it, Leo up. Move this down and put Veneratus or something. Or... like I always, like Divinish Bala, whatever. I'm not looking at all the troops, but those are 2 that come to mind. Try not to mix physical and true. Like, what's the point of this guy? He's been mana blocked anyway. Yellow here, brown here. He's using yellow and brown. He's never getting up, and even if he gets up, he's doing physical damage, which doesn't help the team. So nobody's had a perfect team yet. Everybody had something wrong with their team. What's the worst team? Probably this one, right? They did okay, but the rest of them were a little bit better. Like, this one had all true damage with a mana generating weapon. They just had a crappy banner, and they mana blocked their Murthani. This one, crappy banner, Commander Dawnheart for no reason. This one was Infernus for no reason. But hey, look how they covered all the colors. That's okay. But, yeah, this one's probably needs to be spanked the most. None of them, nobody's gotten it all the way right yet. Even as an offensive team, like, those aren't... You could do way better. Oops, why'd I keep doing that? Still doing mana generation, it's fine. Regent bonus earned. It summons, but it's never going to get up to summon, so there's no point. It's mana blocked. Alright, let's, we're done with this place. Alright, so what's the next? We look at the orange diamonds to see if we have gold marks. I think it was down here. Elemental? No. Undead? Yeah. Alright, so we can get these gold marks. Let's check these teams out. I gotta make a team. Okay, let's show you how to make a team. Base rarity, always start there just to see what I got. We have all the weapons, so we could use Ruby Weapon, we could use Wand of Stars. Undead, I don't know. I kind of look at the Immortals first, like what's the Broken Lands Immortal? You got Angrok. And I don't really use Immortals outside of PvP, so when I'm just doing stuff like this, I might as well use them. You got Angrok, who is better than this, because this only hits 2 enemies. So even if this was Broken Lands, which it's not, I wouldn't use it. Ancient Ket, but he's good no matter what. Okay, we got him too. Let's try Angra. Let's make a team around... Well, what's the Ruby Weapon colors? Blue, brown, and red? I like to use the Ruby Weapon when I can. Let's put that over there. Maybe... Angrok. Well, these share a lot of colors. This is yellow, brown, and purple. I could use them instead. Gotta use nipple fobs. Fabio with nipples. And then we need mana generation. We'll have to see. If there's nothing, then I might switch my team up a little bit. We got some powered converters. I think I'm gonna do something different. Because Undead, you can always just do like Morthani and Crimson Bat or something and do... Yeah, let's do that, I think. I like Morthani. Or Ossifer. Let's do this, maybe. This. This. Now I just need a weapon. You'd think... I think Essence of Evil.
They shall feel my fury.
Oops. There we go. Alright, check it out. So, here's my mana generator. It's gonna screw up the enemy. 2. Crimson Bat, blue and red. Damage, true damage to all enemies. Undead. Morthani uses purple and brown, which Crimson Bat does not use. It also does true damage to all enemies and a summon. And then this is 50% starting That's all I need it for, so I don't care that it's getting mana blocked. But at least it's doing something. It's 50% starting Morthani and Crimson Bat. And for my hero, I don't think I need Elementalist, because I'm not too scared. So I'll either do Archer or Titan. Probably just do Archer. I could do an Undead class, but I don't feel like looking at it. Alright, green and red. Green because my weapon, I need to get it up. I need to get everybody else up, so get up your mana generator as soon as you can. Red because the other two damage dealers use red. And we can minus yellow, we don't use yellow. We use green, blue, red, brown, purple. See how we're using 5 colors? That's perfect. That way you can minus yellow and use a +2, +1. This would be a really good banner. And it's the only one that minuses yellow, so let's go with it. Alright. That'd be my team. Let's look at their team. Banner sucks. No class. No, they got Mang. Gemini in first slot. Maybe. Bargoyle. Never used that in my life. Vault Guard on the bottom. I mean, at least they're using... You know, they're not mana blocking, I guess. Mang is kind of true damage. You could do Mang and Gemini, but then you would need way more mana generation. What are we, undead? So why not do Ghost Queen if you got it? Put it down here. And then... I don't know what else, but you know, instead of Vargoyle, you could do Ghost Queen. That'd be green instead of green. And instead of Vault Guard, you could do Crimson Bat, maybe? It's blue-red. I don't love the Mang. But maybe that's all they got. So yeah. I'd say Crimson Bat if they have it. Maybe they don't. And then Ghost Queen if they have it. Maybe they don't, though. But there's other better, like, low-rarity troops than Vargoyle and Vault Guard. And then obviously no class, no good banner, so I don't even know if they made that team, but it's pretty bad. Take off Vargoyle and Vault Guard and start over with Mang and Gemini, maybe. Once again, is nobody making PvP teams? Like, what's going on here? Got Venus. What is this? Remove all blue gems. You know you get no mana for that. It's just removing them. Cleanse all other allies and give life to them. Who uses this weapon? It's doing no mana generation and it's doing no damage. It's doing neither one of the things. Wall of Bones, I guess, maybe. Aziris, if you're making a skull team. It's Radar, more skulls. They have no mana generation at all except for Wall of Bones. It's going to give 5 attack and mana to the team. They need this to be like an explodey mana generating weapon or something instead. Like the weapon is terrible. Like this is horrible. You should never use that. It like ruins the whole team that they did that weapon. Because otherwise they could make this like a skull team kind of. If they did like a mana generating weapon here. Could make it a skull team. Then they'd have to make a class and a banner and stuff like that. Pretty bad. Doomed Vulge, Grey King, Immortal Angrok, and the Flesh Horror. Flesh Horror super blocked, I already see that. So this is on here for nothing. Never getting up. Otherwise, it's kind of cool. I wish this was purple. If you're going to use this, you might as well make your whole team purple. Like, this could be Morthani instead, and it would be better. So, put Morthani here, put Ghost Queen here. So, this team's almost good. This is here for nothing. Doesn't even have any good traits. It's mana blocked. mean, this is not true damage, but that's fine. You could use it as mana generation instead, I guess. It's a lot of mana cost, though. They have to get 18 mana before they're even giving any other mana to the rest of their team. If I deny purple to them, they're screwed. And then they used an all-purple banner. They could easily minus yellow. They could do double purple, brown, minus yellow, if that exists. Simple. Now you got plus brown and plus purple instead of just plus purple. It's not plus 3 purple. If it was plus 3 purple, that'd make a difference. But it's still just plus 2. So why not do plus 2 purple and plus 1 brown and minus yellow, a color you're not even using? People need to quit being chicken shits and use the plus 2, plus 1, minus 1 banners. You see, like, look. The all-purple banner that they're using. Where is it even at? It only gives plus 2. What's the point? If it gave plus 3, that'd be one thing. But it only gives plus 2, so why would you do that? You could do this. Look, you could do plus 2 brown and plus 1 purple instead. You could get plus 2 purple and plus 1 red. You could get plus 2 purple and plus 1 blue. You could get plus 2 brown and plus 1 purple. All these banners are better than this one. You get plus 2 blue and plus 1 purple instead of just plus 2 purple. Plus 2 purple and plus 1 brown. That's the one they should be using. Fanged banner right there. This is just plus 2 purple. This is plus 2 purple and plus 1 brown. Why would you not want plus 1 brown too? But it's not just a troop they for no reason, and then they could definitely do a better banner. Archmagus isn't horrible. That's like probably fine. I think Thief might be slightly better because you want a purple storm. So if you're gonna make a bunch of purple on the board, you might as well have purple falling from the sky too. So it's not the best class they could be doing, but it's not horrible. It's not for no reason at least. But put more Thani here. Put Ghost Queen here. And then change your class to Thief and change your banner to plus 2 purple, plus 1 brown, minus yellow. But nobody did it all the way right. Isn't that nuts? Is this the worst one? Or is this the worst one? They use that stupid weapon, so I want to fight. Oh, they did have a theme, though. At least they did skulls. I don't know. Which one's worse? Two things for nothing. I don't know. Let's fight this one. I like Gemini, though. Gemini's cool troop art. And what do we need? I need green, but there's no green. Green. Do this. And they're dead. Alright. Jet said what? The devs need to remove these dead account teams. There's too many. PvP isn't PvP anymore. Yeah, I know. Like, what the hell? Why is every single one of them like that? Used to be it was just every once in a while. Still good to go over it just to show, like, how to make a team and what's wrong with these teams and stuff like that. Alright, no banner, no class. It's probably freaking AI team again. Golden Cog for what? Why do they need armor? This thing doesn't boost off of armor. This doesn't boost off of armor. And this doesn't boost off of armor. So Golden Cogs for no reason. It's almost dumb. I guess it is kind of dumb to go over these because they're not even real teams. Shows the devs don't know how to make teams, I guess. This thing's mana blocked. Yellow and purple. Here's your yellow. Here's your purple. This is on here for nothing. It's going to do nothing. This one's kind of true damage. So they got true and physical together. They got a troop that's mana blocked and on there for nothing. They got a weapon that's giving armor for no reason. This is a horrible team. Somebody's using Shade of Zorn. Let's go. Worst mythic in the game. No class, no banner. Weird weapon for no reason. Worst mythic in the game. One of the worst troops in the game. Dude, this is like 3 of the worst things in the game on the same team. That's funny. Is this the only real player right here? Elementalist. Okay, good. So yeah, their banner's good. Their class is good. They're probably using Wanda Stars in first slot. Just fine. I don't love it. Everybody just does it anyway, so it's whatever. You see how the wand uses every single color, though? It's going to cast, get itself back up. It's going to cast, get itself back up. Mana's leaking down the team slowly as you get extra turns on your wand. Like, it works, but it's not the best, and people always do it. I'd rather see you put, like, something with 1 or 2 colors in first slot, and then use the wand for the 4 other colors in second slot. And then you can get that first slot up faster, be dealing damage quicker, instead of just casting the wand over and over and over and over until you get your whole team up. Dread Captain Grim doing physical. Grey King doing true. Pharaoh Khafru probably just there for mana generation. It's not really that good by himself, though. And he'll probably never get up either, because he's mana blocked. But he's there, you know, he's doing something at least. I'd rather see something different here for sure. Dread Captain Grim is Dread Crapton. So not perfect once again. Ghost Queen would be better than Khafru, probably. Crimson Bat here would be better than Dread Crapton Grim. Weapon's fine, I guess. I don't love it, but Wand of Stars is never wrong, so you can't say they're wrong. Alright, this person used, like, the worst troops in the game, so we gotta spank them. Even though they probably didn't really. The AI, the game did it. We need green. Green. Give me some green. There we go. Oh, we got Morthani. They're dead. You never use wand in first slot? Good. I mean, it's not wrong, it's just like, it's not the only thing you can do, and people just do it so much, it's crazy. I feel like tons of people put the wand in first slot and just never move it. And it could be better in second slot, you could use a different weapon could be better, but it's like kind of lazy. Just put the wand in first slot and just leave it there forever and never move it. Alright, well look at these real quick. If they're obviously dead, like not real teams, maybe I'll stop going over them, but this looks like a real team, because they got Elementalist, they got an actual banner. They got Bane of Gods. Fallen Valdis, who's horrible. Cranass, he's not bad. Draculus, yeah, they could fix this team by taking off Fallen Valdis and putting a better true damage troop here. Anything. Crimson Bat, Morthani, Draculus. They already got Draculus, never mind. Immortal Angric, whatever. But the rest of it's fine. They just need to get rid of Fallen Valdis. She's one of the worst in the game, and she's doing physical, which doesn't go with this team. Bane of Gods is alright. You might want to move it down so you could actually use the summon, but it's fine. Sometimes I'd put those in first slot. Cranass, I'd probably move up a little, maybe. Like right now, it's super mana blocked. Another reason to get rid of Fallen Valdis. Right now, this Cranass is never getting up. At least Draculus catches red, you see? This is blue and brown. Blue and brown right here. 24 mana. This thing's never getting up. I mean, it could eventually, but the fight's going to be over before this gets up, because it's mana blocked. They're lucky they'll get this up. Vanya, Grey King, Crimson Bat, and looks like Wanda Stars. Vanya in first slot, huh? They got a lot of damage. They need another mana generator. This is like too much damage. And Vanya's not true damage, so take Vanya off. Why she's there? Why is she there? You already have a bless on your wand. If you're trying to use her for a summon, why is she in first slot? So Vanya's for no reason. I would take that off, put some sort of mana generator instead. Ghost Queen! Put Ghost Queen. Put Crimson Bat in first, put Wand in second, put Grey King in third, put Ghost Queen in last. That'd be better. Assassin class. We got Bothros, Ruby Weapon, Draculus, Immortal Angrok. Immortal Angrok is super blocked once again. It's never getting up. Look at its mana cost, 30. You think it's going to get mana when it's getting blocked on green, red, and brown? You think it's ever going to truly, fully fill? It's a 30 mana cost Immortal Mythic, and it's getting mana blocked too. It's already got 30 mana cost. Like, it's already hard to get up, even when it's not mana blocked. Draculus is going to steal all the green and red. Ruby Weapon's going to steal all the brown. It's never getting up. So, might as well not be on the team. Bothros, why is it in first slot? Like, what are you doing? Like, why is this on the team either? I like this part, though. Ruby Weapon Draculus is fine. Just throw a Ghost Queen on there, and I don't know, something else. Veneratus, maybe. We gotta quit mana blocking, y'all. This is obviously a real team, so this person's mana blocking. And they're using Bothros for what? An assassin class? Assassin, why? Is assassin undead? That might make sense. The banner's double red, green, minus yellow. Okay, they did a good banner. Gotta give them credit for that. But nobody made a perfect team. Which one's the worst? Who we spanking? This one, just the only problem with this one was the Vanya, huh? They use Fallen Vowdies. They deserve a spanking. And they're mana blocking crayon ass. Alright, I gotta go soon, y'all, pretty much. Let's finish this up, though. Let's get my gold marks. Come on, come on, come on! Green, 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 green. There we go. We got Marthani. They're trying. They're giving it the old college try. Oh! Keep draining me, too. Huh. I'm gonna lose to a team I'm trying to spank. Jeez. Oh! I'm alright. Don't worry your little heads, I got this. Went better for them than I thought it would, but they still died. I had the Morthani, I could have kept summoning with that. Alright, I better quit spanking because I gotta get out of here today. I was closer than it should have been, for sure. Let's get these gold marks. Let's get these gold marks. I like gold marks because I like buying books. I like gold marks, because I like flushing them down the toilet, buying Dragonite, night. I like to get duplicates, I like to buy Dragonite. Buy some more. I'm gonna get some more gold marks, and so I can get some more Dragonite and flush it down the toilet. Dun, 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 dun. Get another duplicate. Waste my time. Dun, 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 dun. Buy some Dragonite from the dungeon just to get another duplicate. I feel smart. I feel smart. Yep. That's it for today. Like, share, subscribe, consider joining. It helps a lot. Take it up at the channel comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. We pretty much did PvP today, but that's cool. We never get to do that. We got a perfect dungeon at the beginning, and then we talked about why teams weren't good, and then one of them almost, like, they weren't even close to beating me, but they killed my first... They killed half my team, I guess, and then I summoned something in, so they really got rid of one troop on my team. But, whatever. Assassin is Naga, okay. A lot of people have a wand addiction. Does it vibrate or something? But thanks again to Tyrion and Sana and Trey. I gotta hurry up because of place closing, so sorry, but I'll be back Monday. I'll see y'all Monday. You guys are the best. Have a good rest of your weekend. Last week of the month, we got Chatathon next Saturday. I'll see you Monday.